Welcome back, everybody. And this is Anime Talks, and this is your host, Jay. And it's been a while, but we're back for the next season. By the way, this is the first episode of season 3, and I'm really excited. And in this episode, we will be covering season 1 of Fire Force. And I've been trying to stay away from doing content that is reflecting amongst like really popular animes, but I mean Fire Force is really good. I mean, I enjoy it so much, so much. And it's one of those ones that'll grow on you depending on how things go. I really do like Fire Force big time, but let's bypass all this stuff. Let's get straight down to it. So in Fire Force, we are following Shinra, where this guy is like really impactful. His character development is like crazy, and he has this weird thing going on to where like he's kind of whiny, but like it's you gotta really enjoy him as a character, you know, like he's one of those kind of guys. Like it's not bad, but it's not good at the same time. But overall, following Shinra is really good, really good. I enjoy his character dynamic as far as like how he goes. But in a nutshell, Shinra is pretty much an orphan who undergoes this very traumatic experience, losing his parent and losing his brother, and then he goes on a mission he wants to join the fire force unit to be able to fight these fire demons and be able to like pretty much save the world or save whoever he can from experiencing the same thing he went through, the loss and whatnot. But things change in a unique way. We end up learning a lot about Shinra. Shinra ends up being like a chosen person amongst all the people due to his unique fire abilities, and he's like a key connection to like this underground evil hierarchy of like craziness. It's wild. I do enjoy. I enjoy how the development of him like gets to where it needs to be. They did a really good job with how everybody else around him also develops as well. You also have Tamaki, who's I love her. She's like the Lecher, the unlucky Lecher. The lucky Lecher is one of the two, where anytime something happens with her, she ends up getting like completely naked for some ungodly reason. Like she'll slip, fall naked, but it's at very funny times where it will like disturb an enemy and like they're able to like beat them up. She's amazing. I love her. The characters in this is very unique. Like it's one of those. Fire Force is one of those shows that you can like watch when you get time kind of things. You can watch it, you know, like religiously on your own, but the rest of the cast follows. Like we have Arthur, this guy who's stuck in like a Renaissance King Arthur kind of thing. Like he's able to like be really good only if he can envision himself as like a valiant knight. It's funny. Like you got to watch the show. And they're led by they're led by their boss, which is a mixture of two different people. They have Takehisa Hinawa, and of course they are also led by their captain, and it's crazy, and that's Obi, but Akitaru, but mostly he's referred to as Obi. It's really good. It's really good. The dynamic they have is great. It's like a big family of like misfits, but not really. Like you gotta see it. Like, and there it's like a lot of different things going on. And while Shinra is going through all these things, they have another third faction that is also like looking to like, or like not a third, it's like a fourth, really. Whereas like these underlying people that are trying to thwart everything else. It's like I said, it's something you got to watch. You just don't really know what's going on until you watch it. But I have to say it's really good. It's one of those, I won't say it's like, I won't say that it's up there to like just like completely just change your life in anime, but it's different. It's something to enjoy. You have a lot of different things. I won't go too far on like explaining too many other characters, only because it's going to give off too much. And this is just solidly a review. The plot ends up taking like a bunch of different turns, and is one of those, Shinra finds what he's looking for, but he's in for a bigger surprise later on towards season 1, and then season 2 opens up even greater, and you find out even more stuff. The world building gets even crazier. There's not too many retcons that are made there. Like there's no correction that they have to do to try to like fit different things. Of course, we're met with our typical anime plot armor that's in here as well, due to saving main characters and whatnot. But they do such a good job. I mean, they really stepped it up with this one. And for those that like Easter eggs here, this is the prequel to Soul Eater. So whoever has watched Soul Eater back in the day, this is the prequel to that. This is everything that's starting up, that's leading to Soul Eater. And it is really good. I have not watched Soul Eater. I need to go check it out. But sadly, it's an older anime, so animation is kind of dated. So it's really one of those, I'm gonna have to get to it when I get to it. But it's really good to watch. Check it out. I watched it all on it was all on Crunchyroll. I think it was between Hulu and Crunchyroll. Crunchyroll does have season 3 on there. Check it out. It is, again, worth the watch. Take your time watching it. I'm still trying to go back for all those that are tuning in. Go whenever you get to, I want to say it happened in season 1, but it may have happened in season 2. Tamaki does a scream that had me dying laughing. Me and my daughter enjoyed it to the fullest. I don't know where this scream is located at. I remember what part of the arc, like fighting and whatnot, but I'm not going to go ahead and spoil that. If you end up getting to that, please leave it in the comment description, whatever that, Spotify and or I don't know if Apple Podcast has something like that, but leave it somewhere for me. For those on YouTube, leave it in the comment section, please. I need to find it because I want to record that and add that to like soundboard stuff. It's because her scream is so funny, and you can't look it up on YouTube. YouTube doesn't have that like just there. So this show is really, really fun. It's really light. It has its dark moments, but overall, it's really, really good. I'd have to say, if we'd have to put it like on a star count out of 10, I would have to solidly say between a 7 or I'd have to say an 8, really. An 8. The fight scenes are great. The story is good. They take a weird turn, and of course, I can't really let this really affect it too much. But of course, I've seen season 1 and season 2 completely. Haven't started season 3 yet. I'm letting it build up and get to where it needs to be so I can binge it all at one time. It's one of those things where they opened it up too much at one point, and you're just like, gosh, just so much going on, and like I don't even know what's going on. Like, why are these people here, and why did we take this turn? But everything else is just great. I don't like big casted animes, so to speak. Like, of course, I grew up on Dragon Ball, and that has just a huge, crazy cast count. But for the most part, I really do like small cast animes. Allows a lot of building to happen upon these character development stories, and backstories are a lot easier to draw upon rather than just saying, okay, well, we're sitting at like a plethora of characters and we only dug deep on like 5, 6 of them. But I want to say Fire Force is sitting at a staggering 126 characters right now, which is it's pretty big cast to say that it only has 2 seasons, or it's in the middle of its third, but 2 seasons is pretty. 126 is pretty. It's pretty for what it is, because this is like a firefighter thing where they have like different units and all these different things going on within these units. All of them have like their own interpersonal problems going on, and as you get further in the story, you're going to see a lot of things happen within these factions and through the inner workings of each unit, each Fire Force unit. So it's definitely something that you want to take your time to really put the legwork in understanding what's going on. Just be in for a good ride. It's a good ride. You're gonna like the story. There's gonna be some kind of parts that you're just gonna be like, maybe it's not for me. But it's one of those, you got to give it a go, because that's what I thought when I seen that they had what was it? It was ridiculous. When I first heard about this show, I was like, Fire Force. I'm like, oh man, firefighters. What can really be so exciting about firefighters? Then I gave it a go, and that was like, I never turned back ever since. Like, you really got to give things a fair chance, and not just like turn a blind eye to things just because like of like the name of it. Like lately, I've been watching a lot of random like long titled animes, and they've been pretty good. Matter of fact, we just did a review of one not too long ago, My Isekai Life. That has a really, really, really long like title. But I only just put My Isekai Life as like for the episode. But either way, this is a good way to start off season 3 for as far as anime talks go, because it's Fire Force. It's time to spark things up and get things lit, and we will continue to develop on that. Season 2, the next review, it may not be the next episode, could be the following. I have so many more animes to cover. I've been watching so much just so I can be able to roll out more things for y'all and be able to like give you something else to watch. There's a lot of things on Crunchyroll right now that are out, but they're sitting under like 10 episodes right now. They're still like rolling out and coming out with stuff, and there's licensing or renewals that are pending right now to go for season 2 on a lot of different things. And of course, I'm waiting on the next JJK deal. That's going to be like really impactful as far as like for me personally watching it and being able to cover that. I'm looking forward to that. So either way, thank y'all so much for tuning in. I hope that you can give this show a good watch, a good look over. There's a lot of things that season 1 has in store. It's introductory to the show, so there's not much that I can say other than it'll be just pretty much all spoilers if I say too much. But Shinra is pretty much going through his life trying to find his purpose, and he's getting into pretty much one of the lower end. He kind of follows the Black Clover aspect, really. Like, he's Asta getting into the Black Bulls and trying to develop himself to be worthy for his spot. And that's really all that happens. And he meets all these different people that play a big role. And then they, of course, had their side stories in between. But that's one of those things that you just got to get to when you get to it. And you will not regret watching this show. Like I said, 8 out of 10. It has its moments where it's just like, but it has way more powerful moments than not. But thank you again for tuning in to Anime Talks. There's going to be more to come. Thank y'all so much. Until next time.